As you know, I've been doing discussions and reviews on Attack on Titan, and I plan on doing these for One Punch Man as well now too. I plan on doing each chapter for both of them consistently when they come out. The new One Punch Man chapters are showcasing all the S-class heroes, beating them down on, demon, low dragon leveled monsters. Each hero is getting to show just why they became an S-class hero, and it means nothing to have numbers if they're all weak like the Monster Association, as of now. There'll be no spoilers for those who haven't read the webcomic yet. We've already gotten to see the spotlight on S-class heroes such as Child Emperor, Flashy Flash, and Zombie Man. Chapter 105, we get to see Puri Puri Prisoner, and sorry about his pronunciation if I botch it. And he isn't getting his ass kicked finally, especially after the Sea King, you remember how that went. He finally looks like an S-class hero for the first time. This chapter shows how badass, funny, and strange he can be all in one, which that's pretty much sums up his character. So far I'd rank the chapters we get spotlights on S-class heroes from Flashy Flash, Puri Puri, Child Emperor, and the best one so far was Zombie Man. Zombie Man might not be my favorite out of the four, but that was definitely my favorite chapter to watch on him. But by no means are any of these chapters that far off from the rest. Back to the chapter. We started off with Puri Puri Prisoner, just tanking attacks from these, tiger leveled monsters, I'd assume. And, most male humans are disturbed by him and find him a monster. And even the monsters can agree. That's hysterical, They were like getting creeped out by him with all this love stuff. They're like, what is going on right now? I love how he names all of his moves too. Which, it kind of makes fun of all these other animes, such as like Naruto, when they scream the moves before they do it. Almighty Push, Shinra Tensei. Ah, see, I know a little outside my language of English. Then we get to see him go up against an even stronger monster, which is ranked a demon. Last time, he got his ass kicked by a demon level monster, but now he's evolved. And go figure, the demon monster are nothing compared to dragon leveled monsters, and yet they got egos the size of the headquarters, which makes no sense. So just like the vampire monster who went against Zombie Man, this elephant one uses comrades' lives to get a boost for his powers. I love the consistent theme with Puri Puri though, how he protects the sweater that one of his boyfriends knitted for him. He values a sweater more than his own life. After he dodges a few attacks, he states there are real monsters in Hero Association, and even though he's S-class, he's nothing compared to them. With each chapter, he comes to the realization that he deserves to be last in the class. He used to think maybe he could get ahead, but now he's just kind of accepted what's happened. Which is still no bad achievement to be, last in S-class. But his self-esteem crumbles so much that he calls himself an average adult male. And as he says this, he then uses one finger to pretty much crack the whole environment around him. This next part is by far my favorite. It is hysterical. So the prisoners that got turned into monsters meet him once again. The best line of this chapter is when one of the prisoners say, quote, "Lost count of how many times I tried to off him in his sleep, and yet a steel razor can't even scratch his skin." They tried to kill him in his sleep, and they couldn't even do that. I'm dead. That is too much. They couldn't kill him in his sleep. That's how strong this man is. And probably how weak they are. It's a combination of both. I love the whole time that they're giving him death threats, and yet Puri Puri actually believes that they loved him the way he loves the prisoners. They are beating the hell out of him, and yet he doesn't resist because he just believes that's because they're monsters now. He doesn't believe for a second that this is actually the whole time what they wanted. And so they're prisoners, they're probably already deranged, and that becoming monsters really didn't change them that much. Which a few already stated that they didn't have many morals to begin with, so becoming a monster wasn't that big of a change. In the whole time, while Puri Puri's trying to save them, they're like, nope, we want you dead. They are beating the hell out of him, and he's trying to save them, and he just can't get it through his head that they never loved him. But here's where stuff gets interesting. This is when we get to see Nyan. I don't know how it's a dragon, to be honest. To me, it looks like a demon, but maybe I just haven't seen enough of his skills. I do like this monster though because it doesn't give a shit about a thing. It just swipes a hero and then leaves. There's really no hate or monster intent. It just wants to do whatever it wants, which is pick a situation to start a fight. I love how it became a monster too. Because, cats are stereotypically independent animals that don't care for human affection. And It probably got its monstrification due to just the wanting love it got from its owner. It hated its owner so much it became a dragon level monster, which is hysterical. Then the ending of the chapter comes with Puri Puri accidentally killing his own lovers. That was hysterical. I was just digging, next thing you know it, he's just on top of all of his prisoners. So, you know, there's no better way to end this chapter with him saying, "I won't let your sacrifices be in vain," and then you see a prisoner who's decapitated just say, "F you." So that's pretty much it for this chapter on 105, and I'll be more consistent. Whenever 106 comes out, I'll be talking about that. Sorry I never got the ones in the past, but this is just some new idea I had because I've been starting Attack on Titan. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll give another review and discussion on chapter 106.